What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this, and oh my goodness, are there levels? The PlayStation community right now is losing their minds. And I honestly have no idea why. Oh my goodness. The amount of hate that a new piece of gaming hardware is getting is ridiculous. And it's simply because it has the name Xbox attached to it. I'm going to prove it to you. If you ever wanted to deny the Xbox tax, which we've people that have eyes and pay attention to things have been knowing this, like, oh no, there is an Xbox tax. It's almost as soon as anything is Xbox related, it's automatically bad. It's like you can't give Xbox any props or anything like that, right? This proves it. And the problem with the PlayStation fan base is that they're so stupid, they don't even realize that they're arguing against each other, okay? A PlayStation fan will tell you that the Xbox or the Rog Xbox Ally is nothing more than simply an upgraded Asus Rog Ally X. Because all it is the Asus Rog Ally X. This is the Z1 Extreme version, right? The Asus Rog Ally X is going to have the Z2 Extreme version, but it's nothing more. Listen to me. The PlayStation fan base will tell you that the Rog Xbox Ally is nothing more than the same thing that you have already, that what you have access to. They will tell you that's the same thing. Yet they're hating on it simply because it's an Xbox. And you see, that's the problem, because it's called an Xbox. They're not even hiding it. They're literally mad at this next hardware piece because it has an Xbox button on it. And it has the name Xbox. They will tell you it's the same thing as this. Do me a favor. Please go look at the same PlayStation content creators and the same ponies on Twitter that were talking bad about the Asus ROG Ally when it came out. Please find them. Find them talking all this trash about the Asus ROG Ally. You won't find it. Because you know why? They didn't care about it. They didn't care about it. It wasn't anything that was threatening them. Or they didn't care anything about this. But this one they care about because it has an Xbox logo on it. Hence the Xbox tax. They will tell you to your face that it's the exact same thing as the regular Ally. It's just an Asus ROG Ally, just upgraded. And to be honest with you, any Xbox fans that know this, any PC fan, any Asus ROG Ally fan like myself knows that, yes, you're right. All this is a potentially better, right, because it's going to have a more powerful chip, Asus ROG Ally, except it's an Xbox. And that's what makes them so mad. This is what I mean. The PlayStation fan base has been arguing this entire generation that Microsoft is going to be a third-party publisher and that it makes sense for Microsoft not to make consoles themselves anymore. I've heard different podcasts from different prominent PlayStation content creators saying that Xbox is no longer going to make hardware. They're just going to license the Xbox brand and let other people make hardware, but you won't have a traditional Xbox. The next Xbox won't be made by Microsoft. I have heard that quote verbatim. The next Xbox won't be made by Microsoft. Pony, you stupid pony. You were right. You were right. The next Xbox is not made by Microsoft. The next Xbox is made by Asus. So, this Asus ROG Xbox Ally, guess what it is then, idiot? It's an Xbox. It's the Xbox that you said would happen. You should be celebrating. I want a pony bot so bad, but I can't join these idiots. These people are so stupid. You don't think I want a pony bot right now? This would be the perfect time for me to pony bot, but I can't because they're so stupid. I can't join that side right now. It's frustrating. You know how much content I can make right now, but I can't because these idiots don't make any sense. They've been claiming this entire generation Microsoft is not going to make another Xbox. Microsoft is not going to make another Xbox. They're going to go ahead and license it out. The next Xbox is going to be made by a whole bunch of different manufacturers. They've been saying this. Then Xbox does it. And now they're like, wait, it's not an Xbox. No, you idiot. You called out what it's going to be. You should be celebrating. I want to put on my PlayStation shirt right now, show up as Tony the Pony, and be like, ha, I told you this was going to happen. But I can't because you idiots are hating on this. You're hating on this. There's nothing to hate. Somebody asked me, are you going to go ahead and upgrade? It depends if the upgrade is worth it. I am looking at this next Xbox hardware, right? Because it is an Xbox hardware. It's just made by Asus, right? I'm looking at the same way that I look at the Steam Deck, the same way that I looked at the Asus ROG Ally, the same way that I look at the Lenovo Legion Go. Is it worth it? What am I getting? That UI is going to matter a lot. They might not execute it properly. What does a downgraded Windows experience look like? Is it actually better? Is it going to be as good as the Steam Deck is? I haven't played on the Steam Deck yet, but I heard the Steam Deck is great. So I'm just all it is another option. There's already, the PlayStation fan base will tell you there's already devices that can play PlayStation games. Yes! All this is another device that's going to be able to play PlayStation game. The problem you have is that it has the name Xbox on it. And that proves the Xbox tax. This is nothing more than a handheld PC. But it's an Xbox. Microsoft has been trying to tell us where they're going flat out. Hey, everything is an Xbox. But now this is legitimately an Xbox. It's just not the Xbox that you want it to be, which is weird. But if you're not an Xbox fan and you're a PlayStation fan, this doesn't matter to you. You should be celebrating, hey, I was right. I told you. That's what you should be saying. It should be easy. I told you. Instead, you're out here looking like idiots, arguing with Asus and Microsoft themselves that named this thing an Xbox. They literally named it an Xbox. And you're saying it's not an Xbox. No. It is an Xbox. If you wanted to argue that this is not an Xbox, but I'm just using it as an Xbox, sure. Hey, Doc, that's not the Asus ROG Ally is not an Xbox. Okay, sure. I call it an Xbox. I use it like an Xbox. I use a lot of Steam too as well, right? Because I like to play on Steam more than I actually like to play on Xbox. You see, I could be honest with you, right? But if I wanted to use this exactly like an Xbox, what's the problem with that? Like, why does that bother you? I already have a device that plays PlayStation games and Xbox games. The problem that you're having is that now there's going to be the exact same device. According to you dumb ponies, the exact same device, right? The only difference is it's going to have an Xbox button that does the exact same thing that I could do right now. And that's going to upset you. I might upgrade just for the fact that I want to upset you. I might be that petty. I might upgrade just for the fact that I want to upset you idiots. So disappointed in the PlayStation community. Y'all should have came out here celebrating. You realize that Xbox canceled their version of the handheld? Right? They were going to make their own version of the handheld, Microsoft was, and they canceled it. You're right. Pony, you're right. Or they postponed it, whatever you want. You're right. They canceled it. I even saw some PC gamers mad that we're calling this an Xbox. This one, if a PC gamer says, Doc, what you have in your hand is not an Xbox. Okay, I get it. But the next one, the Asus ROG Xbox Ally, the ROG Xbox, no, it's an Xbox. Xbox essentially is going to start making PCs or licensing their Xbox brand to PC manufacturers. Not start, they just did. They just You can't argue with fools from a distance because people can't tell who is who. Boy, they're crashing out. I am looking at Twitter, I'm looking at X, I'm dying laughing. And then they got the nuts to say, ain't nobody mad. Yes, you are mad. Look at you. People making videos. Shout out to King Thrash, made a whole hour-long soliloquy talking about this thing. It's like, did you make an hour-long soliloquy about the Asus ROG Ally? Like, dog, it's okay. You guys called it out. You guys called it out and you were right. But now the problem is that you see that what you called out and you thought was going to be bad and horrible, oh snap. Maybe it's not bad and horrible. If you are a traditional Xbox console gamer, you have all the information you need to decide whether or not you continue sticking with Xbox or you go to PlayStation. At this point, Xbox is showing you their entire hand. If you don't think this is the way forward, that this is what they're going to do, and even possibly their next console that connects to the TV is going to be similar to this, just a PC version. Yeah, this is going to be beta testing to see how this UI works. Of course it is. Nobody's dumb. We all know what this is. If this works, Microsoft will go this route. And it makes sense. If you're the traditional Xbox console gamer and you don't like anything dealing with PC or PC-like, then okay, you know where to go. There's 2 more traditional consoles, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're a PlayStation gamer, why are you even looking at this? Yes, it's a PC that plays PlayStation games. It makes sense. All PCs play PlayStation games. We know this. The problem you have is that this PC has the Xbox branding on it. And that, my friend, proves the Xbox tax is real. Because if Asus would have revealed this and they didn't have the name Xbox on it, it would have just been it would have been nothing. The next Xbox will play PlayStation game. And yes, the next Xbox is not made by Microsoft. Yes, the next Xbox is made by Asus. Yes, the next Xbox is simply just an upgrade of the Asus ROG Ally X. DocDog1985, there's levels to this. I spoke nothing but facts, yet somehow you're going to see them in the comment section mad. These ponies are pathetic. I can't even pony bar right now. Y'all messing up my money. DocDog1985, we out. Peace.